Good evening. Welcome to another edition of PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. I'm Norm Waymer. We are now just, about a week out from our next live event coming up at St. Clemens Hall. It's Sunday, June the 4th, and it's called June Justice. It's coming your way Sunday, June the 4th, and it will be at St. Clemens Hall, 2990 Tremainsville. If you have not gotten your tickets in advance, you get a discount if you get them in advance. You can go to our website at pcwexcitement.com, or you can stop by the Somerset Bingo Hall, which is on Douglas Lasky in Tremainsville, and you can pick up your advance tickets there. You will get a discount for picking them up in advance. And we've got to remind you, too, that last show, those front row seats sold out. So if you want to get a front row seat, you really need to get them in advance. All right, so we're going to show you as our main event here on this show, the Amazing Nate match against the Pitbull, which was a fantastic match, as these two have hooked up before, and it's always been very competitive, very rough and tumble. We'll see a couple of newcomers on the show. We'll flash back, and we'll take a look at the final match that Dr. Jerry Graham had in his career. But first, we want to start off with what you saw at the end of last week's show. The devastation that CIA inflicted upon Andy Shane and Big Chuck Wagon right after those two captured the PCW Tag Team titles. It was nasty, it was vicious, it was controversial. That CIA is now going to get a title shot coming up in just over a week at St. Clemens Hall. I'm still not in favor of this. I still don't think this is a good idea. And I'm not sure that they can hold this in the ring or not. We're going to find out. But if you did not see it on last week's show, let's take a look. And I got to remind you, too, if there's real young kids or anybody that's a little squeamish, you may want to pass on the start of this, but we want to show this to you because it's gotten so much talk around the wrestling world. This is the end of the match. Andy Shane and Big Chuck Wagon against the Acolyte and Will Studd, and then CIA gets involved.
That is just wood and steel, very minimal padding, just enough to not break your neck. So when you hit it, wait a minute, this could be the opening Andy needs. Opening, here it is, here comes Big Chuck Wagon. Boom, big clothesline, boom, caught him with an elbow.
This is 400 pounds of humanity.
You don't want to get hit by a 400-pound freight train like this. Boom.
Now all four wrestlers in the ring.
All four guys. Big Chuck.
Acolyte hit, Chuck Wagon right in the throat.
Andy's just going on instinct right here. Drop kick. Didn't get all of it. Caught him right there. Sternum. What the? Did you see what Chuck just did? Newbie and Acolyte went flying out of the ring.
That's a big bulldozer.
Pile driver.
Andy Shane with a pile driver. Where's Chuck? Where's Chuck going?
Big Chuck's going up. Wait, I've seen this before. This one pigs fly.
Oh!
Mackerel. Get on him.
400 pounds. 1, 2, 3.
God, that's it. Unbelievable comeback. A comeback from behind.
We have a new PCW Tag Team Champion, Andy Shane and the Big Chuck Wagon.
Wait a second.
Wait, what is this?
CIA. Come on.
Wait a minute.
My gosh.
You gotta be kidding me. The CIA's been running roughshod. The CIA just jumped the tag team champions, newly crowned.
Did you hear that?
That was the most wicked chair shot I've ever heard. We gotta ring this bell.
Somebody's got to break this
Doc's
up.
in the ring. Wait, Doc's down at ringside. Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. We need some order down here. Where's the referee?
Andy Shane's busted open.
Wait a minute, we need some help down here.
It had to be that chair shot. It had to be that chair shot.
This is not the championship celebration that Big Chuck and Andy Shane deserve.
They are not champions.
I don't know who the CIA think they are.
It's obvious, though, Nate, that they will do anything to get these PCW tag team titles.
This is despicable. This is deplorable.
Andy Shane is busted open. Chuck Wagon's busted open too. I have never seen a tag team come back into PCW with this kind of venom.
We need some help out here.
Yeah, we got to get some help.
These guys out of the ring. We need some security out here.
I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you one thing. Stop it! You guys may have contracts, but you're never going to get a title match while I'm the matchmaker. We're not going to stay for that. Andy, they want this. No title matches for you, none.
I thought it was over. The war was done. We survived the two monsters. But you guys, Doc, you gotta give them a match. I want them!
Should I make the match? Let you people decide. Should we make the match? I'm against this. But Andy's been my friend for 20 years, and he said he wants you next show in this arena, St. Clements. The main event is going to be our new champions. It's done. It's done. You're going to get your title match, and believe me.
Anytime! I want these morons! Listen up, jerkweed! You can't get the job done! Anywhere, anytime!
My word is it makes it official. You don't need any contracts with Dr. Graham. Next show, what's the date, Norm? June 4th, you will have a title championship match against these two, and I hope they kick your behinds. It's made, it's done. I can't break my word.
Anywhere, anytime! You are gonna get what you deserve!
June 4th is on you.
What happens June 4th is on me. I believe that Chuck Wagon and Andy can beat CIA, but if they can't, this is a rough, tough business, Norm. I don't like it any more than you do. I told you I had short. They do have a contract with this promotion.
They don't deserve a shot.
Well, I'm sorry, but they've got it. I gave my word. June 4th, St. Clemens Hall. A super lineup of cards, I promise you, with the main event will be CIA versus Andy Shane and Chuck Wagon.
I love you like a brother, but this is on you. This is all on you on June 4th. It's PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. It was April 30th at St. Clemens Hall when CIA jumped these two guys. They are now the PCW Tag Team Champions, Andy Shane and Big Chuck Wagon.
You know what? These stupid idiots couldn't get the job done, and you jumped us? Not next time. I'm going to be ready for you. Tell them, Andy, how it's going.
You want war, boys? You're gonna get war. This is what it is. When the predators attack the prey, you damn sure better make sure you killed that prey, because now the hunted have become the hunted. That was good. I'm so excited I can't even get it out straight. It is war, boys. Anytime, anywhere. But in Toledo on the 4th, your freaking hides are mine and Chuck Wagon's. Enjoy it, because you're dead.
CIA, they are the former PCW Tag Team Champions, looking for the belts once again. It is going to be vicious. It will be CIA against Andy Shane and Big Chuck Wagon for those PCW Tag Team titles. It's PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling back in Toledo. Coming up on Sunday, June the 4th at St. Clemens Hall. Doors will open at 4, bell time at 5. You will see for the PCW Tag Team titles, the grudge match between the challengers CIA and the champions Andy Shane and the big 400-pound Chuck Wagon. Also for the PCW Heavyweight Championship, the champion Tim Horner from Fremont will defend against Malice. Also for the Cruiserweight Championship, the champion Sweet Dream Celeste Taylor will defend against Sexy Sean Casey. You'll also see Nate Matson against the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker. Will Studd will be on the card, the Acolyte, and more. It comes up Sunday, June the 4th, St. Clemens Hall. Doors will open at 4. Bell time at 5. You can get discounted advance tickets at PCWExcitement.com, or if you want to pick them up in person, go to Somerset Hall on the corner of Douglas, Tremainsville, and Lasky. You're not going to want to miss it. It's PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling.
Since 1982, Red Wing Shoes at North Reynolds and Bancroft, selling purpose-built footwear for men and women no matter what your job is. Carrying the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio, over 3,000 pairs of boots, shoes, and accessories in stock to ensure the proper orthotic fit and style for your line of work. Stop in and see Mike, Aaron, or Bob at their newly renovated office. We're easy to get to at the corner of North Reynolds and Bancroft with ample parking. Red Wing Shoes, Reynolds and Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Remember, if you're stopped by the police for any reason, you have a right to remain silent. Use it.
Welcome back, Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. Well, one thing that we can pretty much guarantee you as we go along here in PCW, you will see brand new faces that are looking to get a foothold here in Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. And the last show on April the 30th was no different. We had a number of newcomers, as a matter of fact, and two guys that made their debuts here in PCW hooked up. London Archer, Tyler Robinson was a very, very good match, very intriguing match, very impressive guys. Let's take a look at a couple of newcomers here. London Archer and Tyler Robinson.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 1-fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing from Sydney, Ohio, weighing 200 pounds, Tyler Robinson. And his opponent from Dayton, Ohio, weighing 235 pounds, it's London Archer. Your referee is Larry Lawrence.
PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. I'm Norm Waymer. Joining me on this match, the 3-time PCW Heavyweight Champion, the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker.
Yeah, PCW is back, and everything is anew. But before this match kicks off, Norm, I used to be champ, but I'm gonna be champ again. So here we go with these guys.
Couple of newcomers to Powerbomb Championship Wrestling, London Archer. He is in the black. Tyler Robinson in the red with the stars.
Ooh. It don't matter even if the guy, Archer there, it don't matter how strong he is, I'll beat both of them. I can tell you what, you said I'm the 3-time formal champion. Well, you know what? I will be PCW champion again, Norm.
I would not bet against that.
Yeah. Got him.
You know I have all the respect for your ability.
Everybody here better anyway.
Archer got the headlock. Whips him into the rope.
Hell of a shoulder tackle. You see how he fell for that? That will never happen to the righteous maker, Rick Baker.
Well, Tyler Robinson giving Lance Archer, or London Archer, a little bit of a wrestling lesson.
Huh.
Nice clothesline, knocked him clean over the top rope. We don't have any pads on the floor either.
Oh no, this is PCW, Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. We ain't got time for all those nice pretty blue mats.
Oh!
Right upside the head.
Caught Tyler Robinson probably trying to make a dive through the top 2 ropes.
Yeah, I'm starting to like this Archer guy. I like how he thinks.
Now London Archer getting Robinson up in the air. Can do anything he wants with it and plants him in the middle of the ring.
That'll teach him.
The cover. Not gonna get him.
Look at this. I will say, the star man there, he's got a lot of fight in him.
Ah! Caught him with a back elbow.
The real star's right here, baby.
Boy, is he mistaken. He must not know about me.
Well, you can talk to the depth of talent here in Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. And these two are newcomers to PCW, but you can see the skills.
Well, at least they bringing it. I give them that. They are both bringing it.
Well, you're one of the PCW originals. You can testify to the depth of talent here.
I admit, PCW is one of the best wrestling promotions in the entire Midwest. You know, and all the time that comes through here, if you don't bring your A game, you won't survive.
Now Archer, the suplex on Tyler Robinson.
Now, this Archer's giving him the pain. Ha ha.
2 count.
He don't know when to quit. This guy does not know when to quit.
I'm not sure he has quit in him.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out. But I like how this Archer guy is breaking him down piece by piece. Kind of reminds me of myself a little bit.
Well, if you're a quitter, you're not going to last long here.
No, not at all.
Oh, look at that. I can tear that shoulder right out of the socket.
If this guy was smart, he would stay down if he know what's good for him.
Archer being methodical here.
Tyler Robinson ain't learned his lesson yet. I don't know if he will.
Thought he was going to Irish whip him into the corner. Oh, look at that. You could break an arm that way.
Carter Medic, he's done. This Tyler Robinson is, I hope he stays down after this one.
Oh, your arm and your wrist is not supposed to bend that way.
Look at the carnage.
If he's a quitter, we'll find out right here.
Look at that.
No, Tyler Robinson's not going to quit.
If he's smart, he should stay down. Look at that, he gets up.
Look at this. Coming back, right hands.
He's got
Can he get him over? No.
Nope. You see, that's one thing. New guys like that, they don't know when to stay down, know when they beaten. And if he keeps it up, he's going to get himself injured real bad because his Archer guy is putting the business to him.
Robinson's wrist got twisted in a way it's not supposed to twist, and I don't know. He's heavily bandaged. I can't tell if he had a previous injury. And look at this.
He's going to be heavily bandaged after this.
No respect at all from London Archer.
Now, you know, that's why I like this Archer guy.
Ah!
He's not worried about what the fans think.
Right into a size 12. Look at this power slam.
What?
Do we have an upset? 1, 2, no. You know matches could change that quick.
They're right, they can change that quick. And
now Robinson up the top rope. Look at that. Missile drop kick.
I don't know if that's enough to put him away.
Gonna go for the cover. 1,
I don't know if that's enough.
No.
Tyler Robinson's got a lot of fight, but
oh, absolutely.
It ain't
Look at Tyler Robinson up on the second rope. Oh, went for the crossbody and didn't get it.
Rookie mistake. Clearly a rookie mistake. Good thing he ain't in there with the Righteous Maker, because he would have been beaten.
Archer. Oh. Good drop toe hold. Sent Archer face first into the turnbuckle. Not much padding.
And the people believe in this guy.
In a PCW ring.
Another rookie mistake. He gave him enough time to get himself together. And now Archer's tearing him apart once again.
Oh, everybody could hear those chops. What's he gonna do here? Suplex coming, maybe? Top rope?
He's going all the way to the top for this.
Oh, no. Robinson trying to fight his way out. Pushes Archer off. And now it's Robinson off the top rope. And a splash.
I don't know.
Can he get him?
Enough?
1, 2, 3. Got him.
Lucky guy. Let's see how long he'll fare against the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tyler Robinson.
Joe. Tyler Robinson, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to PCW.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. Honor to be in this great state of Ohio. It's nice to have all these great people behind me.
Appreciate it very much. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
All right, more Powerbomb Championship Wrestling coming your way next. It's PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling coming up on June the 4th. Lots of titles will be on the line, including this one. It's for the PCW Cruiserweight Championship. Sexy Sean Casey, one of the most decorated cruiserweights in the business, will challenge the champion, Sluss Taylor.
Listen, I understand that Sean thinks he's going to come on here and he's going to run the house on me and beat me with all these maneuvers. And he knows maneuvers that I don't even know. But the fact of the matter is, it only takes one maneuver, one time for him to misstep, to underestimate me. That's it. 3 seconds. And I'm still going to walk out as Powerbomb Championship Cruiserweight Champion.
It is promising to be a dandy. It's coming your way on June the 4th. It could be in the ring. It could be on the top turnbuckle. It could be on the top rope. It could be outside. You don't want to blink because the match could be done at any time. It should be crazy. Sexy Sean Casey against Sluss Taylor for that PCW Cruiserweight Championship. It's PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling back in Toledo. Coming up on Sunday, June the 4th at St. Clemens Hall. Doors will open at 4, bell time at 5. You will see for the PCW Tag Team titles, the grudge match between the challengers CIA and the champions Andy Shane and the big 400-pound Chuck Wagon. Also for the PCW Heavyweight Championship, the champion Tim Horner from Fremont will defend against Malice. Also for the Cruiserweight Championship, the champion Sweet Dream Celeste Taylor will defend against Sexy Sean Casey. You'll also see Nate Matson against the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker. Will Studd will be on the card, the Acolyte, and more. It comes up Sunday, June the 4th, St. Clemens Hall. Doors will open at 4. Bell time at 5. You can get discount advance tickets at PCWExcitement.com, or if you want to pick them up in person, go to Somerset Hall on the corner of Douglas, Tremainsville, and Lasky. You're not going to want to miss it. It's PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling.
Somerset Bingo Hall, Toledo's premier bingo hall, 7 nights a week at the corner of Douglas, Lasky, and Tremainsville. At Somerset Bingo Hall, doors open at 5 p.m., Lightning at 6, and Series at 8 p.m. Sundays, doors open at 11 a.m., Lightning at 1, and Series at 2:30. Somerset Bingo Hall, Toledo's premier bingo hall, 7 nights a week.
Since 1982, Red Wing Shoes at North Reynolds and Bancroft, selling purpose-built footwear for men and women no matter what your job is. Carrying the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio, over 3,000 pairs of boots, shoes, and accessories in stock to ensure the proper orthotic fit and style for your line of work. Stop in and see Mike, Aaron, or Bob at their newly renovated office. We're easy to get to at the corner of North Reynolds and Bancroft with ample parking. Red Wing Shoes, Reynolds and Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Back we are, PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. Don't forget the date. We're just a little more than a week out. It's Sunday, June the 4th, and we will be back in Toledo at St. Clemens Hall. Doors will open at 4, bell time at 5, but you're going to want to get those tickets in advance. The easiest way, just go to PCWExcitement.com. You will get a discount on those advanced tickets. All right, let's get you to our flashback match as we go back, and this is one of my favorite ones to be able to show. This is the final match ever for the infamous Dr. Jerry Graham. Got into a 6-man tag. His partners were Andy Shane and Bobo Brazil Jr. And then on the other side, you had the Kentucky Wrecking Crew and their manager at the time, Pastor Payne. Here is the match. This was from Somerset Hall a number of years back, but it was the final time that Dr. Jerry Graham donned the tights. Let's take a look at the match.
There's not a person sitting down here, Norm. The response is just overwhelming. Dr. Jerry Graham stepping back into the ring after so many years away, and this is a guy who was not taking his eyes off of Pastor Payne.
I gotta say this, Boomer. I grew up watching Dr. Jerry Graham. I've seen some tremendous matches. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I would get to call one of his matches.
Well, you know how they say, once in a blue moon? Well, this is that blue moon tag match. And we know the rules here. For the first 2 minutes, it's Pastor Payne and Dr. Jerry Graham. No one else. They cannot tag out to any of the other members on their team.
Look at Jerry Graham. He hasn't taken his eyes off of Pastor Payne since he got into the ring.
And look at that, Pastor Payne trying to get out of there. Oh, come on, the 2-minute clock should stop now then, because Pastor Payne is going to try and, run off that entire time by just waiting on the outside.
Yeah, that's not going to count.
Be a man and get back into the ring, Pastor Payne.
He is still going to get his 2 minutes. That being outside the ring is not going to count.
That's what everyone wants to see, is those 2 minutes. And look at that, boy, we're going to even see a traditional collar and elbow tie-up. Off the ropes. Wow, this is amazing. Shoulder tackle. Oh, my gosh.
Look at the great shape that Jerry Graham is in for a 62-year-old guy. He's in good shape for a guy 32.
Exactly. Fantastic. Look at that. Couple of tackles, working that headlock. Now, Pastor Payne taking Graham off the ropes. And another big shoulder tackle. Big leap up and over. And
look at this.
My gosh.
Body slam.
Big body slam. And Somerset Hall just went crazy. Now Buck Lawless wants into the ring.
Oh, look at this.
Look at that. Wow. Oh, my gosh.
And now Alcatraz.
Wow. Oh, my
They
gosh.
get them both up. Oh, my gosh.
I'm not believing that. But look at that now. Buck Lawless, I guess the 2 minutes are over.
Yeah, but he never tagged.
Lawless is in the ring now. Look at this. Pastor Payne off the ropes. And they duck. And Jerry Graham needs to get the heck out of there right now.
Buck Lawless went sprawling. Now here comes Andy Shane.
There's a big drop kick.
How about that from Dr. Jerry Graham? And Andy Shane ready to fly.
Oh my gosh. He took out the entire Kentucky Wrecking Crew, and that's a lot of bodies to take out there.
I don't care what the announce weight is. Those guys are pushing 900 pounds together.
Yeah. And now Bobo Brazil is on the outside as well, and it's turned into the brawl that we thought it would. And it's good to see that the good doctor is catching his breath on the ring apron right now.
Look at Alcatraz and Bobo going at it outside the ring. This referee's going to have his work cut out for him.
Yeah, I'm really surprised, with the amount of rules and whatnot going in and just the bad blood that exists in this matchup. There's not another referee out there.
Pastor Payne's still the legal man.
Wow,
he
that's
hasn't
right.
tagged out yet. Andy Shane taking him over on a suplex, and you got to believe that Andy Shane couldn't wait to get a hold of Pastor Payne. And now here's Bobo Brazil.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That shirt that the pastor is wearing is not going to protect him at all.
That slap sent him clear across the ring.
And Alcatraz seems to be in no hurry to get into the ring.
If Bobo Brazil made one mistake, he hit him so hard he knocked him across the ring and allowed him to tag out.
Big forearm delivered by Bobo. Alcatraz is going to go for the ride. He takes the buckle. Bobo follows in. Alcatraz ducks out of the way at the last second. And there we see Alcatraz whipping in Bobo. Clothesline. Bobo Brazil goes down.
You think Alcatraz is a little intense?
Just a little. And look at that.
Wow.
Hoisting up Bobo Brazil.
That's
depositing him down. Oh, that was just amazing. The amount of strength required for that. And Bobo comes back with some cocoa butts.
That's nearly 300 pounds that Alcatraz picked up like it was nothing.
Bobo goes off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle. Alcatraz is down.
Wrong side of the ring. He's in bad, bad territory.
Not where he wants to be. He makes the tag. So much is going on here as Bobo Brazil is trying to get out of that corner.
Oh.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I cringe when I hear those.
Oh, here comes Pastor Payne.
Boy, I can't believe Pastor Payne is the one that would want in there. And, Alcatraz and
And now
Wallace
he's
not in
thinking
any
maybe
hurry
this
now.
wasn't a good idea.
This was not the place to be. Yeah, you don't want to lock up with Bobo Brazil, Pastor.
Well, he has to. He's in the ring. He can't get out of the ring
Well,
until
he's
he
been-
locks back
and
up.
look at that. Look where he's been backed up. Yeah, wisely trying to get out of there. Not enough to put away Andy Shane.
Andy Shane can take a lot. He's got a lot of endurance, but he's got nearly 900 pounds of guys pounding on him.
Exactly.
You can only do that for so long. Andy Shane.
Boy, and Pastor Payne goes down. This is that opening that Andy Shane needs. And look at that. He tries to go off the ropes, maybe trying to get in an extra clothesline, whatever. Not the right thing to do.
He needs to go for a tag.
And he went into the
Well,
eyes.
that's
There we
one
go.
way to do it.
And
Here
look at
comes
that, he
Jerry
makes the tag
Graham.
into Dr. Jerry Graham.
He's going to get a hold of Pastor Payne again.
This is what we wanted to see. Now, I think this is the point, Norm, where the referee is just going to totally lose control of everything.
He has totally lost control.
It's over with.
All 6 men in the ring.
I'm really surprised the referee doesn't throw his arms up in frustration and just walk out.
Jerry Graham doesn't care about getting anybody else. He just wants Pastor Payne.
Not quite sure what Jerry Graham is going to do here.
Jerry Graham, the only one left in the ring. Everybody else is circling. Now here comes Pastor Payne.
Now look at that. Jerry Graham's back is turned to Pastor Payne. He sees it now. He sees it heading on over. Oh my gosh. What did Pastor Payne? There's something that Pastor Payne has. Handcuffs, a chain, I don't know. Going right into the throat of Dr. Jerry Graham.
He did. He hit him right in the throat.
Now look at that. Buck Lawless is
He's
positioned
still got
on
it in
a
his left
table.
hand. Whatever that is. And now Andy Shane's got a table, and he's going through the table and right through Buck Lawless, and he may have broken him in half.
And look at that. Pastor Payne came off that middle rope. Jerry Graham, using that object that Pastor Payne has, hits Pastor Payne with it multiple times. I'm not even sure what it is. Some sort of shiv, a shank, I don't know.
I don't know, but the referee's just going to let it go. And here comes another table.
Now everyone here at Somerset Hall is standing. It's very hard for us to see what's going on. Alcatraz
setting up a table. What's he got in his mind?
I'm not quite sure.
I don't know either. Andy Shane doesn't know he's there.
Boot into the midsection, into the waiting arms of Alcatraz.
Oh, no! Going for a choke slam.
He can't do this.
Oh!
My gosh, choke slam through the table. Now Bobo Brazil has a table. Oh my gosh.
Another table.
And Graham's in the corner. Again, it's very hard for us at this vantage point to see what's going on. Good things, our cameras are really following all of this action.
This is just falling apart. Alcatraz has no idea Bobo's there. A belly-to-belly through the table.
Oh my gosh, third table destroyed.
This is unbelievable.
Dr. Jerry, look, Pastor Payne has bled a gusher.
Jerry Graham said he was going to get the blood of Pastor Payne.
Well,
and he's
got
done
the blood
absolutely
of Pastor
that.
Payne.
And there goes Pastor Payne.
And a chair to the top of the head of Pastor Payne.
This is the Dr. Jerry Graham I grew up watching. He doesn't care.
Not at all, not in the least, Norm. And we've got all sorts of carnage in the ring. Wrestlers are down. Dr. Graham is following around Pastor Payne, who is has so much blood everywhere. And again, it's very hard for us at our broadcast position to see what's going on that far side of the ring. The cameras are there.
Jerry Graham said he was going to get his pound of flesh from Pastor Payne, and he's done it, Boomer. Pastor Payne's a bloody mess.
Oh, and he goes down low on Pastor Payne.
But now Pastor Payne coming back on Jerry Graham. Jerry Graham's in a bad way. Pastor Payne's a bloody mess. There's broken tables all over the place.
And now Alcatraz, Buck Lawless, Bobo Brazil, and Andy Shane starting to work their way up to their feet. But yeah, the Crimson Mask, you throw that out there, that's what Pastor Payne looks like. Whip in off the ropes.
Oh, back body drop.
Now look at this.
Oh, wrestlers from and back.
We're seeing Pitbull. We're seeing.
They're trying to break this all apart. There's Sebastian Rose. D-Ray 3000
Everyone
had come
is out there.
Now it's a 2-on-1 in the ring on Bobo Brazil.
Again, it's so very difficult for us to call this, Norm. There was so much going on. The entire locker room is emptied up. Buck Lawless has blood everywhere trickling down the backside of his arm. Well, there's been so much rubble in the ring, off the ropes. And look at that, boot into the midsection.
Oh, rolling up, Pastor
rolls
Payne.
him over.
He got
Oh my
him.
gosh, Jerry Graham, Dr. Jerry Graham has just pinned Pastor Payne.
He got him.
Amazing.
Jerry Graham got the pinfall on Pastor Payne.
DDT roll-up combo. Oh my gosh, absolutely amazing.
Martino Angelo would have been very, very proud tonight. Wherever he's at, he's got to be looking down on Jerry Graham.
Jerry Graham Jr., the winner of this match.
Amazing, Norm. Absolutely amazing what we have seen here. And maybe we can say that the Kentucky Wrecking Crew has finally been vanquished here in the WWA. And look at that arm on the backside of...
We got two guys that are not happy with each other.
Shoving each other back and forth.
This may have finally broken down.
There's blood everywhere.
A lot of it's Pastor Payne's.
Now, we've seen dissension between these two before.
Oh!
Alcatraz hitting Pastor Payne.
Alcatraz just decked Pastor Payne. This is not over. PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. Another one of the wrestlers looking for titles here. Well, they'll take on anybody. It's the Nubian Acolyte. Maybe the only friend he has, William Studd.
The only man that I trust in this entire industry is my acolyte right here. I have his back, he's got mine. And just like me, he's gonna take on anyone, anywhere, anytime. And he is going to destroy them. Why? Because it's what we do. We are the monsters that your parents warned you about. That acolyte, the Acolyte's gonna kill, destroy everything and everyone.
Be aware, he will be here coming up June the 4th. The Nubian Acolyte, also Will Studd on the card. These are two guys you are absolutely not going to want to miss.
Somerset Bingo Hall, Toledo's premier bingo hall, 7 nights a week at the corner of Douglas, Lasky, and Tremainsville. At Somerset Bingo Hall, doors open at 5 p.m., Lightning at 6, and Series at 8 p.m. Sundays, doors open at 11 a.m., Lightning at 1, and Series at 2:30. Somerset Bingo Hall, Toledo's premier bingo hall, 7 nights a week.
Since 1982, Red Wing Shoes at North Reynolds and Bancroft, selling purpose-built footwear for men and women no matter what your job is. Carrying the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio, over 3,000 pairs of boots, shoes, and accessories in stock to ensure the proper orthotic fit and style for your line of work. Stop in and see Mike, Aaron, or Bob at their newly renovated office. We're easy to get to at the corner of North Reynolds and Bancroft with ample parking. Red Wing Shoes, Reynolds and Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Back we are, PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. We're going to give you an update on both Andy Shane and also the heavyweight title picture after this match. Our main event on this week's TV show, and it is the amazing Nate Matson against the Pitbull. It's a rivalry that's gone on for quite a while. The two are both former PCW Cruiserweight champions. Pitbull actually was the one who took the title from Nate Matson in a very controversial match. Nate Matson has been around a while. He's been in the PWI Top 500 numerous times and one of the best in the biz. Let's go to the match. Amazing Nate Matson as he takes on Pitbull.
He hails from the Motor City. He is a Powerbomb Championship wrestling veteran. A former champ, he's 187 pounds. He is amazing, the amazing Nate Matson. His opponent tonight, from Muncie, Indiana, weighing 200 pounds. They call him the Pitbull. Your referee is Rusty Kimmel.
PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling, this TV edition of PCW. This is our main event of this week's show.
And what a main event we have. The Pitbull versus the amazing Nate Matson. And yes, Norm, you almost forgot to introduce your PCW heavyweight champion, Big Bear Benjamin Boone. Thank you very much.
I was going to do that, but you seem to have taken care of it.
I look out for number one, and I am number one. That's why I have the championship.
I cannot disagree with that at all. What's it like to sit here and watch your former longtime tag team partner?
You know something? I've known Nate Matson for as long as I've been around, almost 10 years. Nate is incredible. There's a reason why they call him amazing. And quite frankly, after I get through Tim Horner Jr., I think that we might have a new number one contender. I don't know. But then again, I can't count out Pitbull. I mean, he's got the fans in a frenzy. He's got them rabid.
Well, both of these guys, too, also qualify in the Cruiserweight division. Both of them are former PCW Cruiserweight champions.
That's true. That's very true. So they know. So you know that they're very qualified athletes. Whoa, look at that.
Monkey flip by Nate Matson. And a drop toe hold.
Man, Nate is on fire tonight.
You, Ben Boone, were somewhat instrumental in Nate Matson losing that Cruiserweight title to the Pitbull.
Is that how you remember it? The way that I remember it was that Nate Matson turned his back on me, the Sons of Michigan, and I was looking out for myself, an eye for an eye.
However you want to phrase it.
That's how I'm going to phrase it. And you know what? He doesn't deserve it. And you know what, quite frankly, if he does win, if he does become number one contender, I will knock him back down. I've done it before, and I'll do it again.
Well, Nate Manson's got a little payback, I think, in his mind to the pit bull.
You know, a return bout, certainly for sure. These guys have quite a history, but Nate Manson, like I said, man, he's on fire tonight. He came ready to win.
Well, if you're not training, you're not in good shape. That move that he just took down the pit bull with can blow that knee right out.
That's that single leg crab that he has. I've been in that before. Have you ever been in a single leg crab before?
No.
It hurts.
I would imagine.
It hurts a lot. It's pulling on the hamstring.
Well, a lot of this stuff hurts. That's why I'm on this side of the microphone.
Didn't I recall you in a match for Powerbomb once before?
I've been in 2. I don't plan on a 3rd.
Okay. We'll keep it that way, because, you know, I hope it's not against me.
No.
Wipe the floor.
No. I'm not a wrestler. I've done a sliver of what you guys have done.
You're getting me off track.
I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm smart enough to know that I don't belong in the ring.
You're getting me off track on your matches and everything. Let's refocus here. Oh, what's Nate Matson doing? What's he doing?
He's frustrating in Pitbull right now.
I think he's trying to duck out of fighting him.
Have you ever seen him back down from anybody?
You might not have, but I have.
I know where you guys come from.
He pulled on his toe. He tripped him with the shoelaces. That is an illegal choke, Norm. That
referee wrist.
What tape?
The tape that you don't see.
He's alleviating the pressure off his wrist.
Yeah, right around Nate Manson's throat.
Those vicious lefts and rights that he was throwing to Nate Matson.
Well, anytime you take on Pitbull, you got to pack your lunch.
Pack our lunch. That's right, pack your lunch, because he's going to eat it. Or do something.
That's a forearm right to the windpipe. Look, you can still see the tape around his neck.
That's part of his bow tie.
Oh, too close to the rope.
I will give it to this. I'll give it to Nate Matson there. He has good ring awareness. I know he's been around over 20 years, so he knows a thing or two, a trick or two. But that's the thing, a trick or two. He also has aces up his sleeves.
Well, you know darn well if you ever face Nate Matson in the ring again, it's going to be a hell of a fight.
Hell of a fight. Yeah.
Well, now Nate's got that wrap. What's good for the goose?
Now, turnabout's fair play? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think that's what Nate Manson's saying.
You were on Pitbull for using that alleged tape, but now you cheer him for using it.
Oh, it's illegal.
But he got caught. That's the thing.
And he broke at the 4 count. Well, you've been in some brawls in your lifetime. This thing was not going to be a ballroom dance tonight.
And I've won about 102% of them.
Oh!
Those uppercuts, that knee, that was to the throat. Pitbull might have to go to the ambulance. Oh, here we go. That might be it. Oh. Nate was a little bit too relaxed with that cover. He should have grabbed a leg. He should have grabbed a leg. He should have put more of his body weight on top of him. Nate being too overconfident, but you know what? And he paid for it.
Used his own weight against him, pulled him into that middle turnbuckle.
He finished my thought before I could finish it. You know, that's slow officiating by this referee. Where'd he come from?
Well, the guts and desire of both of these.
The Paul Blart Academy?
Participants. Nate Matson got out of the way. And he's got this crowd here in Toledo behind him.
Oh, he's fired up. He might have his second win, but let's see how long it lasts.
Right hands.
Those ham hocks.
And a big European uppercut.
Those fists were closed. That's right, Nate. You have them. Now it's your job to finish it.
Inverted atomic drop and a neck breaker. Is this
Spin
enough?
neck breaker. One,
two.
two.
No. As I said, you pack a lunch.
Packed a lunch, but he should have packed a little bit more stink on that neck breaker there. But I think he's going to go for the M80 there.
Suplex.
Suplex.
If either one of these want a shot at gold, well, the first step is this match. Leg drop. This could do it.
Amazing
One,
leg drop.
2. No!
I can't believe Pitbull.
I can't believe he kicked out either.
Nate Matson has put away people from WWE, ROH, Impact with that leg drop. Pitbull, I can't believe it. He dug deep for that. I'm at a loss for words.
I'm stunned he kicked out. Rarely will you see anybody kick out of that leg drop. That looked low. Pump handle slam coming.
To the midsection.
Ah!
Pump handle into that slam.
Well, this could do it.
Pullman.
1, 2, no.
He took too long. He took too long pulling him into position.
That's got to be.
You pin him where he lies.
That's got to be instinct at this point.
You pin him where he lies, and Pitbull paid for it.
The guts of these guys.
That's right. Guts of them. What does Pitbull have to do? I think he should do it again. Do the pump handle again.
Well, it's a good question.
Come on, do it again.
Gonna try and roll him up. 1, 2.
Go back to basics. Go back to basics if you have to.
Well, who's got the stamina now?
Even though he's from the Paul Blart Academy, don't argue with the official. Turnabout's fair play.
1, 2, 3. Got him.
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, and still amazing, Nate Matson.
I think he held on to the tights.
I'm gonna get a word with Nate.
Ask him about the tights.
Nate Matson, congratulations on the win. Wasn't easy, but you knew it wasn't going to be easy going in.
No, Norm, it wasn't easy. I know all about Pitbull. I know what he's capable of. The man tried to cripple me, drop me on my head. I don't play like that. I showed him and everybody on this roster that I am the match of the night, the main attraction, and I am amazing Nate Matson. And Normie, you know when I say something, it's as good as gold.
And he's looking for gold without a doubt. The amazing Nate Matson. More Powerbomb Championship Wrestling coming up. It's PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling back in Toledo. Coming up on Sunday, June the 4th at St. Clemens Hall. Doors will open at 4, bell time at 5. You will see for the PCW Tag Team titles, the grudge match between the challengers CIA and the champions Andy Shane and the big 400-pound Chuck Wagon. Also for the PCW Heavyweight Championship, the champion Tim Horner from Fremont will defend against Malice. Also for the Cruiserweight Championship, the champion Sweet Dream Celeste Taylor will defend against sexy Sean Casey. You'll also see Nate Matson against the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker. Will Studd will be on the card, the Acolyte, and more. It comes up Sunday, June the 4th, St. Clemens Hall. Doors will open at 4. Bell time at 5. You can get discount advance tickets at PCWExcitement.com, or if you want to pick them up in person, go to Somerset Hall on the corner of Douglas, Tremainsville, and Lasky. You're not going to want to miss it. It's PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling.
Remember, if you're stopped by the police for any reason, you have a right to remain silent. Use it.
PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. We try to get the best here in PCW, and if we're getting the best, that means this guy's got to be here. The former PCW Cruiserweight Champion, you've held tag titles, singles titles all over North America, and you get the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker, coming up on June the 4th.
Well, Norm, like I said, it's great to be back in PCW. This is where the excitement is. And you know, Rick Baker, they told me, they said, we want Michigan's main attraction. We want you to bring the match of the night. So Rick Baker, you and I are not strangers. We're not friends. And I tell you what, you are one of my greatest foes and one of my toughest opponents. And you will be amazed once again when we hook it up, Detroit style.
Who keeps climbing the ladder? Who gets knocked down a rung? You're going to find out on June the 4th when the Righteous Maker Rick Baker battles the amazing Nate Matson. It is a match you are not going to want to miss. Back to wrap up here, PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. Just a reminder, too, if you'd like to help sponsor Powerbomb Championship Wrestling, you can get a hold of us through Facebook, Twitter, or even our website at PCWExcitement.com. That's also where you can get your advance tickets for June the 4th, and you can get them at a discount. Now, don't forget, coming up on June the 4th, you will have that tag team title match, Andy Shane, Big Chuck Wagon against CIA, and an update on Andy Shane. Surgery is still possible on his right ear with the busted eardrum. Doctors are still not wanting him to wrestle. He's going to wrestle. That's just how Andy Shane is. So that match is going to go on regardless of whether Andy Shane's 100% or not, and it kind of looks like that he's not going to be. Also, a change in the PCW heavyweight title match. As we told you last week, Malice suffered a broken leg, will not be able to participate, and it is Buzzsaw David Shaw who's coming in. We showed you highlights of him last week. If you didn't catch that, we'll show them to you next week. Also, you'll have Celeste Taylor defending that Cruiserweight title against Sean Casey. That is a big match as well. Also, you will have Nate Matson and Rick Baker will hook up, and Will Studd's on the card, the Acolytes on the card, and much more. So that comes your way in, really about 7 days, in a few hours on June the 4th. All right, we'll show you. We'll recap things. We'll get up to date on the latest breaking news on next week's show, and you're not going to want to miss that either. So we'll wrap this one up. Thanks for being with us, and as always, it's not PC, it's PCW Powerbomb Championship Wrestling.
Breathe deep, the cooling air, sun setting tonight.